Hey, what's up, you guys? Danger Rock here, bringing to you another review today. Today we're going to be looking at the Toy Story Thinkway Toys Lots O' Laughs Woody. Now, this is one of the Woodies that came out, I would like to say, sometime after the release of Toy Story 3. I don't actually remember what year this came out, but I think it was 2011 or 2012. This is a really nice looking Woody. And what I really love about him is his face expression right here. You could see he's laughing. His eyes, you could see a little bit of his eyelids showing, and he's got his mouth hanging wide open. And what I really like about this Woody is it reminds me of like the Toy Story 3 Woodies, just with a completely different face sculpt. But the body and everything, I feel like was reused from the other Woodies by Thinkway Toys. He's got a big pull string ring right here. He has a ticket beneath his vests. Right down here is his battery compartment. He's got his holster. The only thing that he doesn't have when I picked this guy up was his hat. But I actually did get a really good deal on him, so it didn't really bother me that he came without his hat because he does indeed still work. And what I want to do for you guys is compare him to some other Woody dolls that we've gotten over the years, because this is actually one of my favorite ones. What's interesting about him is his vest, though, is really loose. As you can see, it folds on him nicely. It won't come off or anything, but you could see like this gap where the vest kind of hangs off him a little bit. And just look at his face expression. I think this is so funny. And it's a really nicely upgraded, detailed Woody. I really like what Thinkway Toys has done with these toys. And just looking at the way his mouth hangs open right there, I feel like on my shelf, this Woody will stand out next to all my other ones. So let's listen to some of his phrases.
Boy, am I glad to see you. Hello, my name's Sheriff Woody. Come on, partner, time to saddle up for adventure. Well, pull my string. Yee-haw! This town ain't big enough for the two of us. What am I saying? Of course it is. Boy, am I glad to see you. Hello, my name's Sheriff Woody. Come on, partner, time to saddle up for adventure. Well, pull my string. Yee-haw! This town ain't big enough for the two of us. What am I saying? Of course it is. Boy, am I glad to see you.
So it looks like he only has like 5 phrases, which is actually interesting. He has phrases from the Toy Story collection and Signature collection Woody, and he also has phrases from the Toy Story 3 standard Talking Woody. So I really like that. Now, on a shelf, I mean, this might just look like another Woody variation, but look at the nicely detailed stitching they put in here to his vest. The pearls right here on his vest looked really nice as well. His sheriff star is that nice gold color, so I actually really like this Woody a lot. And he doesn't really have any real articulation. His holster doesn't move, his head don't move. His arms do move, though, or his hands. The boots are really nicely sculpted too. You can see you got that cactus detail and his spurs right here. You can see right there it says Disney Pixar Thinkway Toys. The other boot says exactly the same thing, so that's actually really, really nice. And also his jeans right here remind me of the Toy Story collection Woody a lot. Also right here on the back of his head it says Disney Pixar Thinkway Toys. Yeah, like I said, the only thing that would have made this guy cooler is if I had his hat. But for what I got him for, I still think this Woody was really worth picking up. Now, what I want to do as far as comparisons go is right here we got a Disney store Woody. This is not the one you could find in Disney stores right now. This is actually an older version of him, which also has some really nicely detail. And what's really cool about this one is this one also has Andy written at the bottom of his foot. I don't have any batteries in him right now, but he does indeed work. And what's really cool about him is look at the way his arms are hanging out like this, like he wants to give you a hug. That's actually really, really nice. Also, there's nice detail on his vest and his sheriff star right here that's really cool. But what I want to do is remove his hat and put the hat on this Woody. And yeah, that actually works. And it'll actually stay on there, so if I'm wiggling this around, it won't come off. This is not the hat that came with this Woody, but it is a nice substitute. So that's actually really, really cool that I could take the hat off of this Woody and put it on this one. So this one is still a really good Woody, by the way. He's got really nice detail, nice phrases and everything. What's interesting, though, is if I put the two of these guys next to each other, this guy, his legs is just really skinny. I feel like it looks better on the Thinkway Toys version. So also what I have here for as far as comparisons go is here we got a good old not 1995 but 1996 Woody doll, which this one right here is a vintage classic for me. This one was the one I picked up and I said he did not work for some reason. I put brand new batteries in him but was unable to get him to talk, and when I found this guy it didn't include his hat either. But just looking at these two next to each other, you could see the real difference that Thinkway Toys has done over the years. Also, the body of the 1996 Woody looks a lot fatter. Here it looks a lot more skinny and tapered down and looks more like the film to me. The face sculpt on this one isn't bad, but this one right here is just so much better. And also the colors and everything on his vest was done nicely as well. I guess I could tell this is the 1996 version because it has a big pull string ring right here on his back. But just look at how much nicer this Lots of Laughs Woody, or Lots of Laughs Woody they call that, looks a lot nicer. Which another thing that I never tried doing, which I guess we could try, is taking the hat that was from our Disney Store Woody and put it on 1995 Woody, and yeah, that actually looks really, really good. You can't even tell that this isn't even the hat that came with it. So I really like that. Nice. So yeah, really, really great to have. I'm just gonna put the hat back on our Disney Store Woody so I know who came with who. But yeah, I mean, going back to this guy, he's definitely worth picking up. The best place to find him is on eBay. I will say, though, new in box, though, he goes for quite a bit of money. So if you get this guy loose, the only risk you take is you risk him not coming with his hat. But overall, I would still pick this up. I mean, if you already have the Toy Story 3 Woody or the Signature Collection Woody, this might be an easy pass for some people. But because I just happened to find this guy out in the wild, I was like, wow, that's a Thinkway Toys Woody that I don't have. So I definitely want to pick this guy up. And he also has good phrases.
Ha ha! Boy, am I glad to see you. Hello? My name's Sheriff Woody. Come on, partner. Time to saddle up for adventure. Well, pull my string. Yee-haw! This town ain't big enough for the two of us. What am I saying? Of course it is. Ha ha! Boy, am I glad to see you.
Yeah, this was a must-have for me. So, yeah, this has been my review of the Toy Story Lots of Laughs Woody made by Thinkway Toys. If you liked this video, please leave a like. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Let me know in the comment section down below, what do you think of this Woody, and do you think he's worth adding to your collection? I would say he was definitely worth adding to mine. So I look forward from hearing from you guys. Thank you all for watching as always, and I'll see you guys on the next video review.